job, buddy. We are taking our boys out on the river for float camping. Good fish. Look at that one, B. Perfect, perfect. Come on back. Come on back, come on back. All right, this weekend, that's their first trip on Bryant Creek, and we're looking forward to it. I grew up on Bryant Creek. Grew up rolling an inner tube down the hill on one side and floating for a day, and hiking back to the house. Floating 7 miles, overnight fishing trip, bass, catfish. We got father and son. It's Father's Day weekend. Can't get much better than this.
As we float, we'll cast to likely targets, light baits and tackle. Then when we get to the riffle, we'll get out and wade the current.
All right, let's fish the rapid.
Okay.
Fish up, might be a little quick, but where the water breaks on the backside on that current seam, and then down at the other end of the bend where the riffle tails out into the pool. I think crawdads. Yeah, those little gets it or Ned rig. Let it tick the bottom as it's going down the current, almost like fly fishing.
Yeah.
Kind of dead drifting it, letting that jig tick, tick, tick down.
Here we go.
We're floating down, stopping ahead of riffles, catching smallmouth, catching largemouth. Every once in a while, I catch a catfish. I got a net. Here, let me back the boat out of the way. That looks like a good one. That may be a big smallie. Cooper, he was the one that caught the big catfish and put up a great fight, got it to the bank, and we're gonna keep that one for dinner tonight.
Love it, good job, buddy.
On the Berkeley crawbait.
Crawdad.
Man, good fish. All right. Well, when fishing Ozarks streams, this medium weight rod and 8-pound test, and should be good to catch about any fish in the Ozarks. This Fluger President XT is a great rig, real lightweight in the hand, but has good power. You're looking for crawdads and minnows. Ned rigs are gonna work great. Wacky worm, the General from Berkeley. We had really good luck on stunna, like a jerkbait minnow, and the Chapo.
For the crawfish.
Whew. Jumper. Went for the jerkbait. More fish. Next cast. And kind of let the current swim it as it goes down, and caught a lot of fish on that pause, right as it's running, and then pause, stops, bang, hit it. Good job, buddy. What better of a Father's Day could it be with watching the kids? Took him a while to warm up to fishing. He wasn't catching any. And then he caught one and then jumped in the river. Now he says he doesn't care if he catches any fish. The kids, even though they're like to fish, they get bored easy, so catching as many fish is really key. Just being outside away from from the screens and being able to catch critters and something to enjoy. And as soon as you go underwater and start looking around, you see all the diversity of life underneath the surface. Just always some sort of learning opportunity when we get outside.
What'd you see?
Channel cat, long ear, smallmouth, gar, green snake, great blue heron, lots of swimming. Caught probably the biggest smallmouth.
Let's figure out where we're at, how far we got to go to camp. All right, so here's the bridge where we put in. Where do you guys think we're at?
I think maybe like right here.
I think a good way that I try to read the river map is when the river is on this side of the valley here, and then it's just moved over to this side of the valley.
Yeah.
So we're on this bluff pool, this valley wall.
Okay. Yeah.
This is where the river changes from that side of the valley. Now it's overpinned against this side of the valley. Yeah, so let's try to camp down here at this big bluff pool here. See how this big shadow?
Yeah.
And as soon as it gets pinned on this bluff, it makes a big deep hole and there's lots of fish.
So are we gonna eat lunch at the next stop?
Yeah, we'll eat at the next
Okay.
the next valley there.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Before there were reservoirs, there were longboat outfitters, is what I like to say. They did multiple day trips, but it was wilderness. People came from Kansas City, they came from St. Louis to the Ozarks, and to get out and get away from everything and feel like you were on a safari to some degree in the middle of the country. That love of growing up in the Ozarks, wanting to share it with others, got me into boat building at one point, and built 2 White River John boats and started taking people out on float fishing trips. Now it's more taking family and friends on trips than anything, but really with the boat, long boat, it's 20 feet long and 3 feet across, so it drafts really low water. Swinging around this side of the boat, this side of the boat. So we really can bring a lot of gear and have a really comfortable float trip. That's a better one. That's a good one. Real good. That's the best one yet. Oh yeah, it is a nice one.
Oh God. Oh, hey, no.
Home sweet home. Ooh, it feels good. Water's nice. In the Ozark streams, camping is mostly done on gravel bars. If you can find a nice big gravel bar with small gravel on it that's not too hard on your back, depending on what you brought to sleep on. You know, kids help with hauling up gear and bags and collecting firewood and setting up tents. You can take it to the extreme like I do, or bring tents, sleeping bags, sleeping pad, and then plenty of food, drink, plenty of ice in your coolers. You know, pay attention to the weather, you know what you're looking out for. The KISS principle works well. Just going on that adventure, that's the best part of it.
Boys, we got some brats ready.
For dinner, we fried a Bryant Creek channel catfish. Had some bratwursts, and we had some potato salad, and I'm excited for the next day because there's still a whole nother day of fishing. First thing in the morning, we're going to pack and we'll be ready to head out. in the Ozarks we have so many streams to fish. It could really take you an entire lifetime perhaps to fish every stream in the Ozarks. There's just so many places that have clear water and fish ready to entertain. Ate that general wacky worm, bub. On the weedless hook. I like those weedless hooks. You can throw it right in the bushes. He came out of the weeds after it. God, look at that one, B. Good one. Another largemouth. You can see crawdad pinchers down in there. You know, at the end of the trip, you can hear the cars and you start to realize that reality is about to set in again and back to it. But, you know, it's always the planning of the next trip that gives us the most excitement, you know, something to look forward to. You know, I'll quote my son. He said as we were going down the river, "Dad, if I could dream about fishing every night, I'd be a happy man the rest of my life." And there's not truer words spoken on a river like this. All right, that was a good float trip, B. And so on our way home, we'll be planning our next trip back out to an Ozark stream to go fishing.